We want the equation of a line tangent to this curve here at the point where the curve intersects the x-axis. In other words, when y equals 0. So there are two things we need for the line tangent, right? For any line, really. We need a point, and we need the slope. So point and the slope. Now we know that it intersects at the x-axis. So if you take y equal to 0 and plug it into this curve, you can see that this goes to 0, that goes to 0, and we get 4x equals 8. In other words, x equals 2. So we have the point 2, 0. Okay, now we need the slope. And to find the slope, we need to find the derivative of this line at, the y equal to 0 or x equal to 2. So to do that, we're going to take d dx of x squared y plus y cubed plus 4x equals 8. We're going to use implicit differentiation for this because the y and the x's are jumbled together. So this, of course, distributes, and we're going to take a derivative of each one. So this is a multiplication of two functions. Y is a function of x, and x is a function, well, x squared is a function of itself, right? So we have to take the derivative of the first times the second plus the derivative of the second times the first. And then here we have a function inside of a function, y inside of y cubed. Y is a function, and y cubed is also a function. So we're going to take the derivative of the inside times the derivative of the outside, evaluated at the same inside. So it's looking at y on the inside. And then d dx of 4x is just 4. And of course, d dx of 8 is 0. Now we need to get y prime by itself. So I'm going to subtract these two things over to the other side, and I'm going to factor out the y prime here. So we're going to get y prime of x squared plus 3y squared equals negative 4 minus 2xy. And so that gives us negative 4 minus 2xy over x squared plus 3y squared. And now we need to figure out, well, what is the slope of this line? Or, what does it equal when, it's at this point here? So we just plug in 2 and 0 actually into this whole thing. That's going to give us negative 4 minus 2 times 0 all over 2 squared plus 3 0 squared. So that's going to give us minus 4 over 4 negative 1. So we have our slope of negative 1, and we have the point 2, 0. So we can use the point slope formula. Y minus y1 is going to be 0 equals the slope x minus x1. That's just going to be 2. I'm just plugging in these coordinates into there. That gives us negative 1x plus 2. And that looks like B.